Hi everyone, welcome back to my Stellaris Let's Play, playing on hard difficulty with the Miseleon independent new territories. From the previous video I've updated my build list. I've actually stuck the happiness building that we have available to us via being individualists on the hull. So I'm going to be able to turn this over to a sector in not too distant future. We are a couple over, so I can get some money back and colonize a bit more once that's done, and a few more buildings are done on there. Other than that, recently I integrated the Chinor. Of course, we've got this territory here, and I'm less than a year away now from being able to declare war on this nation here. I'm intending on vassalizing them up and then using them to take the rest of those territories that the Pirak have. So we'll have one big vassal here if everything goes correctly. If I'm going to do that, I should probably upgrade my fleet a bit, which I haven't done for ages. We're not exactly near to get a new weaponry by the looks of it, so I might as well upgrade things. It's not actually all that expensive either. So let's do that. And I'll also upgrade this fleet. This used to be the Chinor's fleet, and arguably it's more advanced than my ships, but they don't have wormhole travel, so yeah, I'll put that in the list. Since the last video as well, I noticed that I hadn't upgraded this for a while, so I've stuck modern shields on it. I only actually have one of these in the Glidarium system. I actually upgraded it. You can actually do that with the recent Asimov patches, so yeah, I've got one there and I pressed that to upgrade it. What else do I need to do? I want to genetically engineer some of the Chinor that moved to one of my planets, so I've got to do that in a minute, but I'm bringing a science ship down there to do it. There's a bit of science here and there that I want to pick up, but I might as well wait a few years until the next mandate comes along, because there's not enough to complete this. And yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to get started, apart from the fact that I want to actually make an outpost here that's now within my territory. Right, let's get going. This scientist has arrived in the Siet system, so I'm going to do some genetic engineering with the remaining repugnant Chinor. There's actually 4 of these guys here now, sadly. There was 3 earlier. I guess the growth rate for colony forced that situation. So I'm just gonna basically do exactly the same as I did with the other Chinor. Even though this world that they're on is tundra, I'm gonna keep them as arid, because I don't really want them there, because the population is xenophobe, who also don't want them there. So hopefully these guys will move to an arid planet later on, if I keep them having an arid preference.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so that's added in the list, and let's stick research on there, and hopefully that gets started. I've decided to upgrade some of these I hadn't for ages as well.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, so that was done.
Special project complete.
Okay, special project done. Let's check this out then. So species, and there is now only one Chinor species. So even though they were temporarily split up, they are all one again. And I can't modify these now though, because I used up the trait point, sadly. But yeah, this species is not going to be a species that I particularly want spread all over the galaxy, because the traits aren't good. So happy to keep them on one type of preference. Right, so I think we're about half a year away from war now. How are we looking on the upgrades?
Construction complete.
35%. It's going up a lot quicker. I took a minute out then to upgrade some buildings. The last one I need to do is the planetary capital on Electra Secunda, since I want to upgrade all of these science tiles before I hand this over to a sector. So let's get this up here and then switch back the governor to there for happiness. These guys are pretty unhappy with these guys being here. Well, they were. Well, they're not as unhappy as they used to be, because they were getting -3% from the revolting trait, but yeah, that's not the case anymore. In fact, some of these traits have started to change a little bit, but they're certainly not like mine yet. Individualist, Materialist. Lurgi Pash, surface queue completed. I probably want to replace this capital to a different tile at some stage, because it's next to a science tile. For some reason, the AI's placed a clinic there as well, so I'm not sure why that has happened. I'm going to upgrade some buildings though here for the time being, before I go replacing anything. So that looks good. So let's put this back on here. Magic date is 2nd of April now to start this war. The observation post is done over here, so the sim aliens, they aren't actually xenophobic, so for that reason probably not going to put the 6th level on, but I could do arguably. What is this? Non-aggression from Pirak. I'm about to declare war on you, so no.
Construction complete.
Okay, where is my military to anyway? Is it finished upgrading? It's only half done actually. I should have gotten that started a while ago. Gorushim has done surface queue. Let's upgrade a few things here. Let's do that. Guess I'll do that as well. They're going to Pindra Vosk again. I doubt there's enough room there anymore. Okay, a couple more days, and I think we should be able to declare war now. Finally. So let's communicate, check this out. Declare war is now available. And what I was really hoping didn't happen was basically anyone get a pat with them, but yeah, someone has non-aggression and that's it. Right, someone is unemployed, so I need to figure that out. We've got a robot by the looks of it, so should probably get some minerals on go for that robot, since that's what they specialize in. Well, droids do at the moment, or robots. Right, so that's done. Let's move that back to there. My military isn't quite upgraded, but I'm not going to risk this. I'm just going to declare war now, basically. So I've got, yeah, I should have enough. I doubt they've even got a military, actually. Right, so let's contact, communicate, declare war. Could potentially invite attackers, even if there was someone I probably wouldn't though. What do I want here? I want vassalize, that's the only thing I'm interested in. Now I don't believe this will actually cause any threat. Pretty sure it won't from previous experience. Is there anything else I can get? I want humiliate. Now these guys have the same ethics as me already because I liberated them, and I'm actually happy for them to keep on to these territories for a while because they're populous. It's going to take time for them to change their ethics from what they used to be, which is completely opposite to us. What was it? Military, xenophobe and spiritual, I think the Pirak were originally. So I believe that is yeah, all I can really do here. So let's declare war. Okay, so if we add those on the list, yeah, I'm nowhere near to that, obviously. Let's group. Well, that's a. Actually, that's a few cruisers. I'm sure I had a. I do have a battleship here. It's not upgraded though, is it? It is upgraded. That's weird. So, very weird in fact. I thought I separated that. Let's disband that battleship because it's obviously no good. I don't have that tech quite yet, but all of my other stuff is how I want it. Right, so let's group those two. There's some new cruisers I made. I might not go on the offensive. Well, it depends. What's the military like, isn't it? I don't know. That's the thing. I should have actually looked in their territory before declaring war. It's pathetic, supposedly, but they have better tech. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they have much in the way of a military at all, actually. So yeah, I think I'll have a go and engage. There's 2 planets there, and there's 1 there. Right, so once those are grouped up, gonna enter the territory. Let's go to. Well, let's take out their outposts, because I'm definitely not gonna be wanting. Well, actually, there's no point in taking out the outpost, is there? Because they're going to be my vassal for a while. I quite want them to have territory, possibly. So, I might have a look down there anyway, but I don't think I'll take it out. Pretty sure there's an outpost there. We're up to 75%. Now, my income is actually going to go down a lot as soon as I bring this out. So I may have to either keep it there or switch over a planet.
Construction
or
complete.
just take the money loss. Yeah, so there was an outpost there, which is no surprise. There's a lot of mining stations, which I could arguably destroy, but once I integrate them, I would get them for free. So maybe I don't want to do that. What is going on here? Secundus made something. I've paid that place a visit then, and then go to there and start to take down stations and invade that if I can. Right, I've got some buildings to do. I decided to upgrade Tiffin Prime's capital. I had some, well, just enough influence to do it. Let's get back to taking on the Pirak tribes then. Right, so where is this fleet
Station
to?
under attack.
Okay, hostile fleets. Right, that's their fleet by the looks of it, and they are in the Zur system, so I need to get over to there as quickly as possible. Let's just click on them. That should, well, get there as quickly as possible. Nearly upgraded that. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use it though. Might do temporarily. But they've actually left the system, and looks like they're going back to Pirak.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, let's go to Pirak. Right, so we've engaged them. Brilliant. Looks like the station's pretty weak as well. Yeah, this fleet alone is enough to take on a lot of them, frankly.
Ships upgraded.
Now.
Construction complete.
Right, 2 upgrades and spaceport and silver finished. So if I do want to take these out, let's check how much it would cost in maintenance. A lot. So for the time being, I'm actually going to just leave them there. I'd rather keep my maintenance at the moment. I should maybe try and get one of these switched over to a sector pretty soon though, definitely. I actually want to colonize a bit more as well. Right, let's finish this battle.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Okay, for Hull Prime, finished that. I took a minute out to upgrade a ton of buildings on Valhalla. It's definitely time to turn this into a sector, especially with the many issues. I've stuck tons of things in the build list here to be built, and yeah, I'm going to be turning this to a sector now. There is a bit of a money issue here, so I want to actually attach it to the northern sector, which will have enough money, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do so. Guess we'll find out shortly. This place is great for science though, so yeah, I'm hoping a lot of these blank tiles get science labs put on them eventually. And I should also mention about happiness at the moment, because we started an offensive war. Yeah, that's giving us issues, but that will go in a bit. Does mean, well, that's one reason why we're getting less money, because of happiness. Let's stick my governor back here as well, what I remember. So I'm going to add that to northern sector. Let's check this out. So north. Yeah, I can't just click on that. So I'm hoping that that connects to that, but there's no way to know without trying this out. And it doesn't actually connect to northern sector, sadly. So I am going to create an entirely new sector with the hall here. If I go back into here, planets, create new sector for hall, and yeah, it's gonna lack money, I'm afraid, and there's no way I can. I don't want to give it any of these planet sectors, which do have money, some of them, because I might want to colonize those in a bit. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue there. Let's close that. What I am gonna do though is upgrade the spaceport. I could stick a money module in there, which would help a bit. I have upgraded some of the money here, and I've cleared some of the tiles so it can make more money buildings in a bit, but could be a temporary issue. My money's gone up a huge amount for doing that, and I should maybe get another colony ship on the go, actually. I'm probably going to colonize that Tundra world just to stop them from nicking it, which they would probably do so otherwise. And I think I actually might genetically modify my guys to be able to live on Tundra worlds as well. So where should I do it to? I'm going to do it on... well, where's the nearest place, pretty much? Don't know, to be honest. Let's try here. And yeah, that's the guy I want with the xenophile trait. Okay, let's get back to this battle here then.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Grusham surface. Finished something.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
In a bit. I'm sure I saw something escape there, I'm not sure what it was.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
I've probably got plenty of armies to invade stuff, so that's not going to be an issue. I'll get them down here now in a second as soon as that's taken out, and I'll upgrade my things, which, yeah, I need to update my build list again.
Situation log updated.
Okay, let's attack that, if I can. Build list is updated, and I've also moved my army. So my main army is coming down to the Pirak system. And I'm moving this one nearer to the action, so it's going to Siet. And otherwise than that, I'm sure there's something else I've done. Oh, I'm moving my main fleet down to the Gliderum system, where there's a upkeep module there. So yeah, money will go back up when as soon as it gets it, but it's going to be nearer to the action if I need it. And I've also moved a couple more cruisers down here to come and help out if I need it as well, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't. Let's get going again. So, oh, and also I think some of my science ships are in the wrong place, so I've got one going back out to survey, one's coming down to get the debris, and another one is gonna go to Secundus, where you can assist research. Okay, let's check this out then. Lots and lots of Pirak with ethics that haven't changed much by the looks of it since I turned this into a changed the ethics and liberated them. So for that reason, maybe I should try and kill some of those, so the new population that's born has more chance of adopting a different ethic. The issue with doing this though is it's going to affect relations here by killing the population, but yeah, let's try it. We're up to 22%, and I need a lot more.
Research complete.
You can see that a relative navy strength, that's, yeah, plus 20 is definitely the maximum. In reality, my navy strength is, yeah, huge compared to this. Research completed, so we now have an extra pool size. We can have 4 choices instead of 3, and also we can have a couple more leaders. I doubt I'll be using that edict any time soon, possibly ever actually. The Xenomorph army, a rare tech, has turned up. Am I imagining it, or have we had that in the tech list before? I'm sure we have. I don't think I'm going to pick that because, yeah, the army just doesn't seem to be all that important. This is a really cheap tech, and yeah, wouldn't be quite nice to get the extra building and possibly the edict. Probably not though. This tech's actually pretty important as well, or at least it's important en route to a very good tech, but I'm not going to pick it up yet. There's a module which reduces ethics divergence by 30%, and I think you have to pick up that tech en route to get it. Electrosecundus finished the surface Q. What I really want, right, so this is was upgraded now. I can upgrade all of these science tiles now. What I really want here though is actually this, not that building, which I've been able to make for ages but not been able to make in effect for many reasons. So I need 40 influence. I do have enough. It will increase research speed and a ton of science. Don't actually get much in way of percentages here, so there is reason to stick it elsewhere, but we do get some from that.
Construction complete.
Okay, so C at prime surface Q done.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
It's okay, I think. Luigi Pash surface Q, and I've got to figure out a new place for these guys.